Hello, welcome back. Right, my old van's gone to a good home I think, but anyway I bought another and there she is. So we're on a 74 plate crafter again, obviously. It's a Commerce Plus, so it's got all the bells and whistles on it. Digital dash and all that. I'll show you actually. Let's have a look. So there's the dash. Quite nice actually. All the usual bump on the steering wheel. So starting again. So I've already made a start, to be honest. I've got the bulkhead out. July hands on the broom.
I've done it all.
Yeah, whatever.
I've stripped it.
The bulkhead's out. I've removed all the wooden panelling, apart from the back doors, obviously. Bulkhead's there. Just need to get rid of that. So we'll get a little bit cleaning up done. Clean all this. I've put a couple of bits of sound deadening on them panels. I don't think we need to go worse, but plan is gonna have a side pod each side, shower possibly there or possibly here. I'm not sure yet.
I want it behind the driver.
Unless she wants it there, but we'll see. We'll see if we can fit it in. But yeah, loads of boxes are arriving. There's loads in the garage. Got various things off Bobble. Shout out to Bobble for sorting me out with a good deal. I've got wheels coming. What else have I got coming, Gillian? All kinds really. So
Lights.
all lights, they're due today actually. I might put them in later, so if I do I'll film it. But yeah, here we go again. Loads to do, here we go again. Oh look, the dash is just lit up, look, because you opened the door. I don't know if you can see that down there. It's quite fancy, the dash. It's wireless everything, and it's even got what do you call it, like a wireless charger for your phone. You just put your phone in that slot there. That slot there. You just pop your phone in and it charges it wirelessly, which is quite handy. So yeah, I'll do a bit more, then I'll jump in and show you where we are. Ciao. So what I've been doing is I've been riv nutting 8mm riv nuts onto here to hold my bed up. So people who haven't used a riv nut gun before, just screw your riv nut on the end like that, all the way down. Pop it in your hole. Now these are 8mm, so give it a squeeze. Wind it in a bit more, and then undo it, and that is it. Dead easy. So this will hold my bed frame hopefully, which is going to get bolted right along here, but it's going to sit about here, and hopefully I might do a pod at this end. In fact I might do a pod both sides, but I'm thinking about just doing the driver's side for now, but we'll see. Anyway, I'd like to see some work done. Missed a bit there, love.
Whatever.
Batteries in a minute.
Oh, you have to do this. Fine.
You need it all clean.
The gun doesn't work.
Right, I'll leave you to it. Right, back in the garage again. First mod, wind deflectors. I was going to save these for Mr. Quarmby because he's got a certificate for these. He's done it before, so I was going to save it, but then again, I'll just do it myself, it'd be quicker. Right, I think we're rolling. Right, so I'm assuming you can see my door. Just pop your door open like so. Now then, sometimes if you hold your unlock button in, the windows come down, but obviously not on this one. So let me just get in here a minute. Right, so once your window's down, you literally get the other side, because this is the wrong one. So once you've got the right one, you literally just push it in, and even though you think it's going to snap, it's not. And that is more or less it. You get these little spring clips, you just need to push them in, so I'll grab them. So you get 6 of these little things in the packet, obviously 3 for each side, and then you just push them in. So we'll have one here, or you get a little tool with it as well. That's one in. And then we'll have another 2 up here. I'll have one up here. Simple as that. I'll have one up over in this corner, I think. That's that in. And that is it. You might see that your rubber's gone a bit peaked on here, so you can pop that out as well. And then just remove all this plasticky stuff. And that is it, dead easy. Right, I'm going to do the other side now, but you don't need to see me film that. So that's it done, dead easy. That's what it looks like. I'm sure you've all got wind deflectors on your vans. They're a must, especially now we're getting into winter. We can't say, mate. Now we're getting into winter and you just want to crack that window open a little bit, stop steaming up. But anywho, on to the next one. Hello, welcome back. Right, today we're going to be putting Transport HQ lights on to my new crafter. So that's what it looks like now. And then we've got these bad boys in here. So I've already put the LED bulbs in. So what I'll do is I'll take you through taking the front bumper off and getting them fitted. So I'll catch you in a sec. Right, so for people that have never done it before, you've got 2 Torx here. There's one on this side, one of them, and there's one on this side as well. So you just pop them off, and that's the grill out. So then you've got to go underneath and take loads more Torx out, and there's 2 8mm in each side of the inner arch, little bolt, but I'll show you that in a minute. So what you've got underneath, you've got a few Torx bits. It's quite hard to show you actually, but you've got one there, one there, one there, one there. There's 5 there, and it's exactly the same on the other side. And then we've got 2, like I say, 8mm in the arches. So I'll show you them in a sec. I'll take these off first, then I'll show you the 8mm. So I'm not sure how well you can actually see in there, but I don't know if I get my hand it. There's an 8mm just above my finger, and that's what you need. And then you also need to take that and that out, just so you can pull that back so you can see what's going on. And that's kind of it. Same on the other side. So once they're off, you can pull the bumper off and get your headlights out. Right, so that's all the screws out. Like I said, showed you where they all are. And on the top, on the grill, you've got to give it a good yank and it'll come off. You've got to be quite frugal with that because it is quite tight, but it does pop eventually. So now I'll get the bumper off. Don't forget, on that side you'll find a plug which plugs all your sensors and all your bits and bobs into your bumper. So I'll unplug that and then we're cooking with colour. And now, in theory, it should lift off. Just like that. And there we have the Naked Crafter. Right, well I'm going to give this a clean and I'll jump back in when I take the headlights out. Right, I've got it a bit clean so it looks a bit better. So to whip the light out, you need to take that out there, that one out there, and that one there. You just slacken them out, unplug it, and the light should come out. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I've already done the passenger side, but I'll show you the final result. Oh, before I forget, there's a one on the side as well. And it's just a little weeny one. Right, one more. I think that's it. I think there's one more little tab on the back, but if I pull it out we'll see it. Yeah, just down there. There's just the little clip things that keep the wires on and they're right pain in the arse. But that's it off, just like that. So obviously fitting is just the reversal of what you've just done. Now you do get tape on these new THQ lights just to keep everything in place. So, God's sake. God, you think it'd be dead easy to take some tape off. So just take the tape off and then offer them up as you would. It's a bit faffy, but that is kind of it. So all I've done on the other side was I just put one screw in there just to hold it in. And then you can pop your other screw in when you find where you've left the screwdriver. Honest to God, I'm terrible. Put things down, I can never find it. Oh my God. Oh, it's here in my pocket. Jesus. So, once you're happy with your where you're all lined up and stuff, you can nip them up. All I've done is I've just put them back where you can see where the washers have sat. It's like a little muck ring, and that's all I've done. Right, so we're kind of there or thereabouts. Just get it lined up with your wing and give it a final little nip. I'm assuming these come preset because all the things are wound out. The little adjusters down here, they're all wound out to roughly the same place as the originals. I did have a little check before we popped them in. And there's one in the back, and don't forget to put the one back in the side. As he drops it under the bloody van. Got it. Right, so exactly the same as that on my last van. You've got a little gap on this side, but that side's perfect. But not a great deal you can do, to be honest. You can try and manipulate it into place, something like that, and then tighten it up. And then the last one is down the back, and then we'll plug it in and see if it works. And that is it. That's the main and working. Now, when I did first put them on, they didn't work. Turn that way so you can see me. Because out of 4 bulbs, I managed to get 4 bulbs the wrong way around. So if you've got an LED the wrong way around, it won't work. So I've just swapped them all around and everything works now. So I'll get the bumper back on and I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm sure you've all seen it before because it's exactly the same as my other one, but I'll show you anyway. Right, that's everything put back together. I think it's taken me start to finish probably an hour, maybe just over. So what I'll do is I'll jump in the van if I can find my keys, and I'll show you. So that should be the DRL's on, and if I press that button there, dip beam, that's just side lights, and wait a minute, press that again. It's all new buttons in these new crafters, and that's your main beam. So all done. That's the second mod off the list anyway. First one was the wing deflectors. So there we are, all done. Now for sound deadening and bloody insulation.